Hey guys, what's going on? We're going to go over the best everything for April 2021. I've changed around best everything just a little bit for the most part. I made it more up to date, and we're going to go over a lot of stuff. Essentially, I've cut out best DD3 and replace it with best DD4 stuff. And then next month, I'm going to have in the Doom Raid, basically skill, mystic, mutant, tech, and bio those teams. I'm not doing it this month just because my alliance did just start, participating with Doom Raid, so I want to actually physically get in there and do some nodes and try and figure out which are the best teams for that. Some of them are easier teams to assemble while some are not, but I'll have that for you guys in May. But let's go over it. Still, our best faction team is Black Order. I'm not going to go over Black Order and all that they do, but I did do some testing. So it is weird that the best faction team is, Black Order, even though Thanos doesn't have that Black Order tag, but a lot of people kind of accept this. But I did do some testing with during a stream with one of the people that one of our viewers, and we did Black Order versus Fantastic Four with Silver Surfer. Even though Silver Surfer doesn't have the Fantastic Four, I think a lot of people are like okay with that, and Black Order still won. I was rooting for Fantastic Four, but Black Order is still that top team in game. I think with X Factor it could be interesting, and Black Order could be they could be moved to the second spot once we actually get a fifth X Factor member, or maybe even with Silver Surfer they'll be able to overtake Black Order. But yeah, Black Order is still our best faction team in the game. I would say in War they're the second best team behind Shadowlands. I think Shadowlands is the best War offense. But yeah, let's keep going down. Still, our best arena team is Black Order. I'm not putting Doom in there yet. I think whenever it's almost 6 months since Doom was released, then I'll start to put him in there. This is still your best arena team though, for the most part, if you don't have Doom. I just think going up against this on offense, a lot of people probably don't use Black Order anymore on offense, but they have it for defense. And so essentially what I'll show next is basically an offense that you can run, maybe sub in Silver Surfer on this. But yeah, this is your best kind of arena team as a whole, and I would say what most people still run, even those that have Silver Surfer and have Dr. Doom. But here's our Black Order counter. This is basically who I use to fight Black Order every day. I do not have Silver Surfer unlocked, and like I said, I do not have Dr. Doom unlocked, but this team wins for me 95% of the time. Sometimes things just go wrong, but this team works out very well for me. It is weird, I'm just now noticing that Invisible Woman has like more shoulders showing than these four, but whatever, that's just something I just noticed. But yeah, this team works for the most part. I think you could sub in Silver Surfer somewhere on this team, maybe for Invisible Woman, maybe for Black Bolt, or even maybe for Sinister. But yeah, our best U7 team is Astonishing X-Men, and then those that do not have Jubilee, you can still go the symbiote route. Scream right now is in real-time arena, and she's the reward. Well, her event's about done. They need to make anti-venom more farmable, but I think basically you can run symbiotes with a yo-yo or a Black Bolt or something along those lines, Minerva. But yeah, if you have Jubilee, then you should definitely be building up your Astonishing X-Men. They are probably top 5, or they are one of the top 5 factions in this game. But yeah, symbiotes is just another good team to run through U7. Like I said, next month we'll do the Doom Raids. Speaking of, this is your best mutant team in Doom Raids, and this is your best bio team in Doom Raids. But we'll get more into skill, tech, and mystic next month. And I think a good tech team too, if you're just kind of wanting to start to assemble team, is a tech villain team with Ultron, especially since he's getting red stars. And then skill team is basically just take the best skill characters that you have, which would be like a Baron Zemo, Night Nurse, Red Guardian, Proxima, and then you could do a Taskmaster. I think you could do a Killmonger. And then Mystic is going to be Silver Surfer, Doom, and then whatever other Mystics you want to do along with that. DD4 starting team. So we are subbing out DD3 this month. In case of DD4, this is who I use to get into Dark Dimensions 4. It has one mutant, one tech, one skill, one bio, and one mystic character, so it should be pretty easy for you to get those pieces, especially after months and months of events going on. But yeah, this is who you basically want to go in with. Essentially, you can really get the first couple nodes done with Mr. Sinister, Ghost, and Symbiote Spider-Man. What you want to have happen is you want Symbiote Spider-Man to do his ultimate, putting slow on everyone. Then you want to extend all those slows with Ghost and her ultimate, and it it packs a really big combo, and then you can use Sinister to clone a Captain America to give energy to everyone or something along those lines. But essentially, this is just so you can get your foot into the door of Dark Dimensions 4. Your starting DD4 global team. So those that don't know, Dark Dimensions 4, you need 5 characters to get in, and then once you get past the first 3 nodes, it then transitions to global, and then cosmic, then city, then legendary. And to get it started on those global nodes, you need 4 characters. So a lot of times, and what I suggest for people is just worry about getting 4 global characters, 4 cosmic characters, 4 city characters, and 4 legendary characters for your first time through, and then your second time through. Then you can start getting that 5th. I will say this team got me through global in about 3 days, I believe, 3 to 4 days. But yeah, basically, like I said, Symbiote Spider-Man applied slow in the first 3 nodes. Emma Frost will be doing that as well. Sinister's there for cloning, and then Zemo's just going to be your 4th. Now, what I'll say about building for DD4 is you want to be whatever characters you're building for DD4, you want to be using also in Doom Raid. For example, Pimtech is a great Dark Dimensions team. They're a great Dark Dimensions team, but outside of Dark Dimensions, they are worthless. So while they can get you through Dark Dimensions, a couple nodes, it's really not worth building them up. You should be more focused on what you're going to be using for the future. Our starting DD4 Cosmic team. This is who I'm taking in. Longshot, I found as a mutant, doesn't really acquire that many Gear 15 pieces. Proxima is a skill character. There's not a lot of skill characters that you're going to be needing to level up. Minerva is kind of a no-brainer with her 15% health steal, and then Thanos you're going to have already built up, and he will apply ability energy to Minerva. And you could probably throw Longshot in there as well, just so he can get off his special more, which attacks all the enemies. Our starting DD4 City team. So I would definitely recommend Symbiote Spider-Man, Scream, and Anti-Venom. You could also do Carnage. I'm actually doing Carnage instead of Anti-Venom, but I'm also doing Ghost Rider as well. We will have 3. What I'm suggesting for the best in starting DD4 is 3 Mystic characters, and I think Ghost is one of them. I think he pairs well with the symbiotes. You could also do another Mystic character like Moon Knight, maybe, if you want to kind of build him up. But I'm just gonna go with Ghost Rider. Let's say Scream dies or something. Ghost Rider will of course do his counter attack thing, passive that happens, and he has a nice little health steal that he can do to help heal him up. He's not going to be doing a lot of damage, but I kind of like him in there, especially he applies a lot of bleeds and can apply offense down and defense down to the opposing team. So that's why I like him in there. You can of course do someone different, but I find a lot of value in Ghost Rider, so that's why I'm using him. Then our starting DD4 legendary team, we have Invisible Woman, Ebony Maw, Doc Ock, and Phoenix. Ebony Maw and Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, have a health steal based off percentages, so Ebony Maw is 15%, and Dark Phoenix with a T4 in her special has a 20% health steal, so that's very good in Dark Dimensions. Doc Ock will heal up the whole team, and then Invisible Woman's kind of there to apply offense down to the opposing team and get barrier. But yeah, I think this is a good way to kind of get into legendary as well. You have 1 bio, 1 mystic, 1 tech, and 1 mutant. So overall, what I just listed, there was 4 mutants. I believe there was a ton of bio. That's okay. I think there's 3 tech, and then 3 mystic, and then 2 skill. So of course you want to put a skill character. You could do Nick Fury, or you could do a Punisher in here or something along those lines. Maybe Night Nurse. Night Nurse is probably better than Punisher. But yeah, that's it for our starting DD4. And I'm not going to go over the best global and best cosmic, because I think DD4 is a lot easier than DD3 is. It's just kind of getting into DD4 that's the problem. Next up, not last but not least, we have our best U6 team. It's just BKT. All these characters are farmable. Star-Lord is a legendary event that you can get done real quickly. If you're trying to build up for U6, this is the way to go. Of course, you can try and build up some of these for our U7 teams, but I think this is definitely the way to go. U6 isn't as much of a hassle anymore, but you gotta cross that threshold of getting into U7, and this is a good team to get started. And then your best Dd1 team, I just kind of throw this in there just because these are going to be your characters that you're probably going to get to 6 stars first. So this is a good solid team that has a lot of resiliency and survivability in Dark Dimensions 1. These last 2 teams you don't really need to pay too much attention to, but yeah, that's going to do it for this. Let me know what you think about the additive DD4. Again, I'm going to keep doing this just because as teams change and we have another global skill character coming in the game that's a little bit better than Zemo, I'm going to throw them in there. I think you could also do like a Red Guardian. Pretty much a Red Guardian I think would be another good global skill character. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know where you think I'm wrong. Let me know where you think I'm right. Let me know if you enjoy these videos. Let me know if you have another section that you would like me to add. Again, like I said, next month I'm going to be adding Doom Raids, so the specific trait, the best trait teams. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. On this channel, I do guides, I do orb openings, and I do streams, and I do all sorts of other Marvel Strike Force stuff. So make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on Twitch. Join the Discord. Hit that like button, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.